really just Coach Swinney, like every time he in a meeting, he come in, it's music playing, he dancing, everybody clapping. It's like, I just be watching, like, this is like so inspirational, because this is somebody I grew up, watching on TV. And it's like, now he's my coach, and he has a lot of quotes, a lot of things, and I listen to the quotes, I'm like, yeah, that's a good quote. Like, I maybe should write this down.
Which one is your favorite?
As a man thinketh, so is he. That he says that a lot, and that really means just like how you think and how your mindset is it's gonna take you however far you want to go. So really, just as a man thinketh, so is he, and I got that down on a board at my house in my room. So really just look at it every day, and I think about it like, yeah, this is really true. So that Coach Swinney is a great coach, and really just the culture he has brought to this program. I love everything about him.
Right. I feel like Dabo has described you as like a happy guy and always joyous. Where does that joy come from?
Really just, it's been some ups and downs in my life, a lot of ups and downs, a roller coaster. So really just, I like to be positive all the time, every day. Like I might wake up and be like, man, I feel like something's bad's gonna happen today, but I don't do that. Something bad might happen. Like the other day I lost my car keys. I had to pay, to get another car key, and I'm like, I should probably be mad about this. But now I'm not mad about this. I just wake up and just go about my day and be happy. I mean, the opportunity that I have been given to come here is like once in a lifetime. And that's what Coach Swinney said in the meeting. He asked me in front of everybody, he was like, do many people at SEMO get this opportunity? I'm thinking like, no, I'm the only one. So really, it's really nothing to be mad about. I go to Clemson, and that's been my dream ever since I started playing football, just to go to a Power 5 school, a big-time program, and I achieved that. So there's no reason to, dwell on being mad or, sad and stuff like that. And another reason really why I'm just happy is because you never know what somebody's thinking. Like, really, like, well, it's just like when I go to class, I'm walking past people. You never know what that person's thinking. So I'm not gonna lie, when I see people, I say hey to them, like random people. Like I just say hey to them because it might make their day. And really just like, it's a lot of mental health going on in today's world. So, and I don't like that. I don't like that. So really just, if I can make somebody's day, by being a Clemson football player, just by saying what's up to them, I'm gonna do that. So that makes me want to, wake up and go to class every day. Yeah. Like I'm always happy.
That's such a great
mindset to have.
Every day. Like every time I leave the facility, I say something to somebody, how you doing? Have a great day every day. And so I don't leave without, giving somebody a hug every day. So yeah.
That's important. I think like coming from a lower level school, like you understand how blessed you are to be like at Clemson and all of the resources academically and athletically that we do have. Like seeing that is such a stark difference. And so I think that's enough to have like a, oh my gosh, like I'm here, attitude every day. Yeah. So that's
I still can't believe it. Like I wake up like, oh, I go to Clemson. Oh my God, I go to Clemson every day. But yeah, it's been really fun being here.
I love that.
And that's great to have a teammate too. I know, like if I had a teammate like that every day, like that would just totally inspire me and want to be a better person as well. So yeah, that's really great.
Every day, and I'm not the type of teammate. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like I'm gonna tell you what you need to work on, and I expect you to do the same with me. Yeah. I'm not gonna be, the teammate that's gonna congratulate you on everything you do. Like especially when it's aspects of your game, I know you can be way better at to get you to where you need to be. I'm gonna, find those, weaknesses for that player and try to help them, and they do the same for me. So it's that's what we pride ourselves on in the receiver room. Really, just holding each other accountable.
We heard you have like a great relationship with TJ Moore and that you guys watch film every day. What's that look like for you?
TJ, man, I love TJ, man. Really just, ever since I came on my visit, he was the main person I was talking to, and I connected with him. He was a great person, young guy, great receiver. He's from Florida. He's a Florida boy, and that's right next to Georgia. So I really understood, the way he spoke to me and stuff. And after I committed, he was the first person I told I committed. And when I was in Missouri, I was keeping in contact with him, throughout my journey from going to Missouri to Clemson. And ever since I got here, just been with him a lot, spent a lot of time with him. Be at his house a lot. We watch film, because I have a problem going over the plays, and learning the plays. So he really has helped me with the plays and stuff because he been through the same thing. And, he had a great season last year. So I asked him, I was like, hey, how you get the playbook in such a short period of time? So, and he just really been helping me with that. We went to spring break together. We went to Florida. So really just spending time, you get that natural bond, just by spending time with somebody, like just every day, and I really, you know, appreciate him, you know, for, you know, welcoming me into the receiver room and really just to Clemson. So
that's awesome.
That's amazing. How do you see yourself as a leader, and how do you think that you've grown as a leader?
As a leader, I really just would say, you know, I just try to lead by example. You know, somebody might see me and be like, man, like I probably should be doing what he's doing, like, because I try to do everything right. You know, sometimes I might have a couple mistakes here and there, but, you know, I've been trying to become more of a vocal leader, but I just got here. So I got to establish, you know, make some plays before I can, you know, try to tell somebody else what to do. But I feel like just, you know, being a leader is just somebody you can just look at every day and be like, that guy's working. So I just try to really just work every day, you know, whether it's in the weight room, on the field, in the classroom, going to class, you know, just little things like that. Like, people see that and they be like, man, like, that guy's going to be great right there. One day I probably should, you know, start doing what he's doing. So really just being a great leader is something I really pride myself on, you know. And we got a lot of leaders on this team, a lot of leaders. So somebody's leading me. So I love, like, you know, watching, you know, other people work and really just try to push me to be the best I can be every day.
Is there anyone that you play for, you would say?
Yeah, I play for one of my friends, my quarterback from high school, really my brother, you know. His name's Dontavius Sneed, and he passed away last year around, you know, summertime. I think it was June. I'm not very sure, but he was like my brother. You know, it was at one point in time, you know, he stayed in Alabama but was going to school in Georgia, so he stayed with me the whole summer, you know, and my mom, you know, practically raised him for that summer. But yeah, he had passed away last year. You know, that's why, like I said, I like being happy all the time, you know, really just, you know, valuing life more, and really just all, you know, my friends that I've passed in the recent years. You know, I got a tattoo with Trey Cole, so he died when I was a junior. So, you know, they really, you know, push me still to this day. Like, I can hear, you know, Tay, like, getting mad at me right now, like, probably because I ran the wrong route or something like that. Like, I can still hear him. He used to yell at me all the time, and all I did was listen. But really just, you know, they pushed me to be the best person, like, I can be still to this day. So, and I love them for that, and I really do miss them. And, you know, as a group, you know, for my senior class, you know, we're doing everything we can, like, to keep his name alive. So, yeah, really all those people.
That's awesome.
Yeah, appreciate you sharing that.
Yeah,
yes, ma'am. Yes,
ma'am.
Sure.